What a tough match for Newcastle. Losing 8-0 is never easy, even in a postseason tour. The A-League All-Stars must have been on top form to secure their first victory against European opposition in such a convincing manner. It's always interesting to see unexpected outcomes in sports, even in postseason matches. Eddie Howe had to make some tough decisions regarding the squad selection, especially considering the circumstances with many first-team players having already left. It's understandable that fielding an inexperienced side would present challenges, particularly against a seasoned team like the A-League All-Stars. It's positive to hear that Howe sees it as a learning experience for the young players, despite the tough loss. Eddie Howe's decision to field an inexperienced squad for Newcastle's match against the A-League All-Stars was undoubtedly a strategic one, influenced by a myriad of factors that encompassed both short-term considerations and long-term planning. Let's delve into the rationale behind his choices and the implications they hold. Assessment of risk versus reward. Before anything else, Howe had to weigh the risks and rewards of fielding his senior players. Given the taxing nature of the match schedule and the imminent start of the next season, exposing key players to potential injuries or fatigue could have jeopardized Newcastle's prospects for the upcoming campaign. By prioritizing the well-being and readiness of his senior squad members, Howe aimed to safeguard their fitness and longevity, thus ensuring they enter the new season in optimal condition. Opportunity for youth development. The match provided an invaluable opportunity for Newcastle's younger players to gain exposure to high-level competition and test their mettle against formidable opponents. Howe recognized the importance of nurturing and assessing the talent within the club's youth ranks, understanding that such experiences serve as crucial stepping stones in their development journey. By entrusting them with significant playing time, he aimed to accelerate their growth and identify those who possess the potential to contribute meaningfully to the first team in the future. Strategic evaluation. Howe's decision was also informed by a strategic evaluation of the team's performance dynamics. Recognizing the physical demands of the match and the potential for fatigue, especially considering the long-distance travel involved in the postseason tour, he opted to conserve the energy and resources of his senior players. This prudent approach aimed to optimize the team's competitiveness while acknowledging the need for rotation and squad depth, factors that are indispensable in navigating the rigors of a grueling season. Long-term sustainability and player welfare. Beyond the immediate tactical considerations, Howe's approach underscored a commitment to the long-term sustainability and welfare of the players. By refraining from exposing senior members to unnecessary risks in a non-competitive fixture, he demonstrated a duty of care towards their physical well-being and career longevity. This forward-thinking outlook aligns with modern football's emphasis on player management and injury prevention, reflecting an understanding of the delicate balance between short-term gains and long-term viability. Climate change criticism. The decision to undertake a postseason tour on the other side of the world has drawn criticism from climate change campaign groups, highlighting the environmental impact of extensive travel for sporting events. Long-distance flights contribute significantly to carbon emissions, exacerbating climate change and environmental degradation. Critics argue that such tours are environmentally irresponsible, especially when considering the availability of alternative options for preseason preparations or friendly matches closer to home. Player welfare considerations. Beyond environmental concerns, the tour also raises questions about the welfare and well-being of the players involved. Long-haul travel, coupled with the demands of competitive matches, can exact a toll on athletes, increasing the risk of fatigue, jet lag, and injury. Balancing sporting and commercial imperatives. The decision to undertake overseas tours often reflects a balancing act between sporting objectives and commercial imperatives. While such tours provide opportunities for clubs to expand their global reach, engage with fans abroad, and generate revenue through ticket sales and merchandise. In light of these multifaceted considerations, Howe's decision to prioritize youth development and mitigate risks through squad rotation emerges as a nuanced and calculated strategy aimed at fostering both immediate resilience and future sustainability within the club. While the outcome of the match may not have been favorable, the insights gained and the lessons learned serve as valuable assets in Newcastle's quest for progress and excellence.